A brand new Blue Lock episode Nagi chapter just dropped titled Eternal Sunset. Let's talk about it. As we see Reo walking down the hallway to meet all the other players for the upcoming U20 game, or at least the announcement of it. Igaguri, Rando, and Corona. Reo saying, up ahead, Nagi is definitely there, but my abilities still aren't on his level. Even if I chose wrong, I won't rely on his talent. As we see Reo get up and start talking to himself some more. Until I can catch up and stand beside him and become the nail that supports him as a partner. Until we can dream of becoming the best in the world once again. Once we become strong together, we can then move on. As we see Nagis team enter the room. With Chigiri, Zantetsu, Nagi, Kyoto, and Bado. With Nagi saying, what's up, as he looks directly at Isagi. As now it's just a giant reunion. With Bado saying, we're here, losers. Chigiri responding, it's been like a million years. Bachida saying, yo, and Zantetsu's here too. Audio responding, so they came after all. Isagi saying, you guys, leaving Nagi speechless. With Nagi responding to Isagi saying, huh, why do you look so relieved? Did you think we wouldn't come here? Isagi saying, no, that's not the case. With Bado saying to Isagi, you looking down on us, jerk? Chigiri adding on, saying, yeah, I guess you really do see us as supporting actors, don't you? As Nagi responds to Isagi saying, I'm not going to hang up my cleats just yet, not without beating you. With Bado saying, and I've still gotta kill you. Homie, it's soccer. Chill out. Plus, I haven't beaten the top 3 yet. Chigiri saying, well, we were just fated to meet again. Isagi responds to all them saying, yeah, let's play again. As we get a glimpse of the third team that ends up joining. That being none other than Kurasu's team. Yukimiya, whoever that dude's name is, whoever the other guy's name is, I can't remember, they're irrelevant, and Otoya. Nagi responding, I knew they'd show up, the ultimate duo. And then in the next page, we see the fourth team clear. Bado says that phony Tarot bastard guy managed to make it through. With Nagi responding, who is that again? With his classic face. Chigiri responding, no idea. We hear the narrator saying, now 5th team enter the room. Oh, mind you, Nanase is the only relevant one that passed this. I want y'all to realize that. Look at how cool these guys look. They're irrelevant. As we see, it's none other than Nico's team with Hiyori joining the fray. With Nagi surprised that it ends up being Nico. With Nagi saying, wow, he really climbed to the top of the ranks. Of course, the ones who get stronger usually do. As we hear the narrator say, now 6 team enter. As it's none other than the team Gagamaru and Raichi were on. As they fall into the room. With Gagamaru and Raichi falling on top of one another. With Isagi happy that Gagamaru and Raichi managed to make it. With Bachida responding, they're just the same as ever. Chigiri saying, now there's only 1 team left. Nagi responding, right, those 2. They're still not here yet. As we see the door open and the 7th team walks through, being Igaguri, Corona, and 2 more in the background. As Igaguri leads the charge and says, homage. And everyone's surprised that he even managed to make it. Nagi saying, if there's a world without you, I wouldn't know. Why would I play soccer? Because then I'll lose sight of my purpose. As we see 2 figures behind Igaguri walking forward. We already know who they are. It's Shido and Reo, whatever. As to no one's surprise, we see Reo enter the room because we already know this happened. It's no surprise. With Nagi seeing that it's Reo and saying, so this is what it's like to wait on somebody. As we see in a beautiful double page, Nagi says, it's painful and warm. With Nagi then saying, it's been a while. As Reo just completely ignores him and walks right by. With Nagi asking why. What's the reason? Reo must be angry. With Nagi saying, I want to apologize. I have to apologize. All the things I said to him, so many things. I want to talk about them all. As we see a flashback of Nagi doing what he did to Reo while he was progressing. As Nagi reminisces on it all saying, it's true. As Reo says in his flashback, if you're gonna abandon me, do it properly. With Nagi thinking about that saying, maybe I just wanted him to forgive me. If I only care about my own feelings and pour things out to Reo, will I hurt Reo again? As we see Shido enter the room. Shido mention! God, I love it. It's perfect. He says his line like he did in the anime. That's all. Then hear Isagi say, where's Kunagami? What happened to him? As Isagi asks Reo, where is he? Why isn't he with you guys? Saying to the general populace, Kunagami wouldn't let something like this happen. As Shido responds, it's over. Shido responds, I sent that guy straight to hell, with Nagi asking, who is this guy? With Shido saying, that damn pure hero, that slime couldn't even help me level up. With Isagi telling him, shut the hell up, you don't know anything about Kunagami. Shido saying, like I said, I don't give a damn. And just like we've seen, Shido literally tries to take Isagi's head off with an actual kick. But Chigiri gets in the way and knocks Isagi down. As Ego interjects and says, okay, you lumps of talent, enough of that. You all do not have the time to worry about those who got dropped out. As we see Ego talk about the upcoming U20 game, saying, after all, your soccer careers are all in danger of disappearing forever. That's because as we speak, the big shots of Japanese soccer are trying to stop the progression of Blue Lock. In the next selection, the existence of Blue Lock will be on the brink. All of it is riding on this outcome. The U20 versus Blue Lock game. If you win this game, you steal the opportunity to represent the Japanese team. As we see both Reo and Nagi astonished by this news. Nagi saying U20, with Reo saying Japan's national team. A path leading to the World Cup. With Nagi saying the place of dreams with Reo. With Ego then saying the U20 Japanese team will be led by none other than Sai Itoshi. The match will be in 3 weeks. As Ego continues by saying, as for me, I can calmly state that you have the potential of turning Japanese soccer on its head. As Raichi interjects and says, wait, so who's going to actually represent the Blue Lock team against the U20 Japan team? With Kagamoto asking, do we have to pick midfielders and defenders from this group? Ego responding saying, Blue Lock is going to assemble a team, one focused around the 6 following players. These are the top-ranked players at this moment. The following players will come forward. Shiro Ryusei, Itoshi Rin, Kurasu, Otoya, and Yuki Miya. Last but not least, Nagi Seshiro. As we know, out of the 6 top players, 2 will be delegated to their own team, there being 3 teams. The remaining 29 players will have to decide which team they want to be a part of. After that, you all will have a 5-on-5 match. From that, as we all know, that'll determine who gets to play in the U20 World Cup. We've been knowing this. As we see, all the players react to this kind of information. All of them agreeing to this and seeing what team they're going to be on. As we see the top 6 players start talking to one another in the room that they were delegated to. Yuki Miya saying, well, to put it simply, we're evaluating the team with us at the core to decide the formation of the upcoming match. Kurasu saying that doesn't mean we're guaranteed regulars either. Kurasu and Otoya in the next page say, let your guard down number 1 and 2 and we'll take your spot. Otoya saying, we'll be taking the title of the strongest, as Kurasu says, don't joke around like that. Otoya saying, ninja art dodge dodge, as he misses an elbow to the stomach. You see him dodge some more from Kurasu. Yuki Miya saying, well, at least you two get along. Nagi says, extraordinary ninja combo. Kurasu saying, Nagi Seshiro, you surely are annoying. Nagi saying, thanks for the compliment. Number 2, can I ask you something? Shido says, Nagi asking, you were on the same team as Reo, right? Shido saying, you mean purple top knot. Nagi asking, is Reo doing well, becoming stronger, becoming a better player? Shido responding, who knows? Go ask him yourself. Nagi saying, well, that's how it goes. With Shido saying, let me tell you a bit. Right now, that guy, his everything is destroyed, and he's changing. Nagi responding, destroyed. Is that so? Well, thanks. As we see somebody at the bottom of the page kicking a ball. That individual being none other than Reo and managing to miss the goal. With Reo saying to himself, I'm sorry, Nagi. With Reo saying, actually seeing you made me happy too. But I don't have the confidence to face you yet. With Ren saying to Yuki Miya, how long are you all planning on staying here, you idiots? With Yuki Miya saying, let's go. As we see the top 5 players move out of the room with Nagi staying behind. With Nagi saying, I must be the one who destroys Reo. Reo comes back after becoming stronger. Just like Ren to Isagi, Sai to Ren. Setting the one who destroys them as the target. As a goal or feeling jealousy. Or wanting to kill them. Or longing for them. People want to change for it. As he finally gets the revelation. That's it, Reo. Reo says, Nagi, wait for me while you're still a genius. As he looks and tries to decide which team he wants to go to. Nagi responds, must be it. For Reo. Why the fuck are they naked, bro? What is this? Anyways, with Nagi saying ahead of his goal is mine. That's what fires him up right now. I'll be there waiting for that fire. With Reo saying, and if someday I can stand proudly beside Nagi and play soccer until one day, Nagi. Nagi and Reo saying, surpass Nagi Seshiro. You see this awesome page with Nagi's aura and Reo's aura with the chameleon and the skull. I think that's really cool. I want to be destroyed by you, Reo. What the ew, what the hell? Brother, you could have worded that any other way. And Reo saying, I want to be your light, Nagi. Nagi, chill the bro, what? Chill the fuck out, bro. You're weird as hell. And in the final page of this chapter of episode Nagi, we see Reo and Nagi together, with them both saying, in this way, we are going to become a new form of relationship. The narrator saying, praying for each other and believing together. The future will be brighter.